Hey, how's it going everybody? I'm Despire and welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you a best class setup for the Kilo 141 assault rifle on Modern Warfare. So this is a weapon that probably everybody's used at some point. You maybe used it for a little bit and then went off it, or maybe you still use it, you found your own class setup and you really enjoy using the weapon. But in today's video I'm going to be showing you my class setup, showing you some good attachments to make this weapon as good as it can possibly be, and just hopefully give you this class setup so you can use it online and hopefully do better at the game, get more kills and hopefully get them nukes. So this class setup can be used on multiplayer and Warzone, so it's a multi-class setup and it works just as well for both modes, and it's a high-end gun with these attachments. So before I jump into the attachments for this weapon, if you could hit the like button on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. If you could do this, it's much appreciated and it helps me out a lot, and if you do, just let me know down below in the comments so I can say thank you and show you my appreciation. Yeah, so that's enough of that. We'll jump straight into the attachments. So the attachments I'm using on this class setup is the muzzle, and this is the monolithic suppressor. So this gives us sound suppression, damage range as a plus, and then as a con it gives us aim down sight speed and aim walking steadiness. So if you see my previous class setup, you'll know that I like to use the monolithic suppressor, and this just keeps you hidden from enemy players, and if you're going for a high kill streak, this is exactly what you want from a weapon. And this will also work well on Warzone, as it'll just sort of hide you from enemy players and just help you go on them streaks and hopefully keep you alive for longer. So moving on to the next attachment, we'll move over to the barrel. So the barrel that I use for this weapon is the Singard Arms 19.8 Prowler. So this gives us damage range, bullet velocity and recoil control as a plus, and then as a con it gives us aim down sight speed and movement speed. So this is a good attachment to have for this weapon. It just helps you keep on target, gives you more damage at range, reduces the recoil, and it just makes the weapon a lot better than it is without this attachment, and this is something you should highly consider putting on the weapon. So moving on to the next attachment, we've got the ammunition, and for the ammunition I'm using the 60 round mag. So for this specific weapon you've got 3 mags to choose from. You've got the 50, the 60 and the 100. So the 60 and the 100 hardly have any difference between them, so it's all personal preference. If you want to put the 100 round mag on, feel free to do that. It doesn't really affect much. It changes the mobility a little bit when you put the 100 round mags on, but it's nothing you really notice. I just like the 60 round mags a lot better because I don't really like the big round drums at the bottom of the gun when you have the 100 round mag on, but it's all personal preference, and if you feel like you want to put one or the other on, feel free and change it up. So as I've said in my previous videos, I always like to have more ammo. If you run into a building and there's quite a few people, if you've got the attachment on for more ammunition, you've got a lot more opportunities to kill them all and stay on your kill streak and potentially get higher kill games. So moving on to the next attachment for this class, I'm using the stock, and for this I'm using the no stock attachment. So as a pro, this gives us movement speed, aim down sight speed as a plus, and then as a con it gives us aim instability and recoil control as a minus. So this is a good attachment to have on this weapon as well. It just gives us more movement speed, makes us more agile in game, and just helps us move around the map and keep moving to get them kill streaks. And obviously it gives us the aim down sight speed as a pro, so this helps us pull back the sort of aim down sight speed that we've got minus from the other attachments, and just helps you aim down the sight faster, lock onto your targets and hopefully get them kills. So moving on to the final attachment for this weapon, I'm using the sleight of hand perk, and this is sort of just a perk I like to use on all my weapons. I like to reload faster, and if you've got this perk on, you can reload faster and jump back into engagements quicker, and if the enemy isn't using this, you'll have the advantage over them. So like I say, the perk is a personal preference. You can use whatever perk you want to use. It's all personal preference of how you play and your play style, but for me I like to use sleight of hand, and I would recommend this on this class setup. So that's all the attachments for this weapon, and in my personal opinion these attachments make this weapon a high-end weapon and something you should consider using in multiplayer and Warzone. So to show you exactly how this weapon plays out, I'm going to jump straight into a multiplayer game and we'll just see what we can do with this weapon. Yeah, so let's jump straight into the gameplay. Hey, how's it going everybody? I'm Despire and welcome back to this video. So we're just jumping straight into the gameplay. A gameplay of domination with the Kilo 141 class setup. Where is he? He's to the right of us. We got him. and he got us. That was fair enough. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even see the guy standing to the side of me. But let's see what we can do with this class setup. And from this gameplay, you'll be able to see how good this weapon actually is. And sort of just try the weapon out for yourself and see what you think. And I'm sure you won't be disappointed with this setup. So we'll just rotate around here. He nearly got... What? I did not even see him, but that's fair enough. So we got the UAV anyway, so we'll call that in and we can see where a few of the people are. Got him. Absolutely got melted. Picked him off. So this weapon is one of the main weapons that I used to use when the game first got released. I sort of used this and the M4A1 just to sort of rank up, like, for the first couple of levels. Did you... I'm not even... Nah, not even going to say anything about that guy, but it is what it is. Yeah, so like I say, this was one of the guns I sort of used when the game first came out, and I just completely stopped using it. But I've recently just got back into the weapon, made a new class setup for it, and just remembered how good this weapon actually is. And I just wanted to show you this class setup so you can use this weapon for yourself. And sort of, hopefully, make you better at the game and help you get closer to nukes and things like that. So we'll take him out. He's still laid there. I've got no idea what he was doing. Just got him there. We're literally above them, so we've got an advantage. Is he going to push this ladder? No, he wasn't, but we got him anyway. I thought that guy went back to his little spot, but luckily he didn't, or he would have died. So we got him there. But as you can see from this weapon, you've got the range, you've got the damage, you've literally got everything you could want on a weapon online. And obviously this works for Warzone as well, and it's just as good. But I'm just showing you what it's like in multiplayer. So we'll just rotate around here. I always like to have the high ground on the enemy. Sort of just gives you the advantage. And I say it gave me the advantage, but we got absolutely destroyed there. But it's not a problem. We're not really that far into the game, so we can still try rack up a kill streak with this weapon. So we'll just rush a little bit more than I like to. Just to try and get some streaks. I thought we were going to miss that guy, but we got him. So rotate round here. Got him with a C4. I didn't want to chase him, so I thought it'd just be easier to throw the C4. So we'll jump up here. Pick him off. Is this guy laid there? I've got no idea what that guy's doing. Let's just ignore what he's doing. Because it obviously didn't work that time. So we'll call the UAV in. A few people's coming around here. Got him. Got him. Got him. There we go. Is that guy back in his spot? He is. But we got him straight away. Not a problem. And that got us all of our kill streaks. So we'll call in our support helicopter. Hopefully it goes to work and gets a few kills. So I think the spawns are flipped. So we'll just rotate round and hopefully get to their spawn without dying. I thought I saw somebody there. Got in there. So we'll get a couple more kills and then we'll call in the advanced UAV. Is he going to get... I'm not even going to challenge that. I'll try. Go around to him and we got him off guard. So their spawn's literally here. And we put ourselves in a bad position. That's fair enough. That's a bad play on my part. We've got the advanced UAV though, so we can try go to town whilst that's activated. Right, so we'll navigate back. Somebody here? No. We'll navigate back to their spawn and see what we can do for the last little bit of the game. So that's the one. Right, I didn't even know we're capping, so the spawns are going to be flipped. It's a bad play on our part. We shouldn't be triple capping, but it is what it is. Got him there. Did I get them both? Yeah, I got him as well. That guy is probably going to be sat in his spawn, hiding in a box or something. We got him. We switched. Got him with the C4. No problem at all. So I think somebody's round here. Got him. I didn't see him. He's up there. As you can see, I'm literally just rushing around to try just get at least a nice little kill streak going for the last bit of the last section of the game. But like I say, you can see how good this weapon is. I'm just rushing around the map, sort of using it like in a submachine gun, but then you've got the range and damage of an assault rifle. So that's what makes this weapon a good sort of class to use and something to consider using. So my teammate's got him. We'll call the advanced UAV in. We might as well. Is he going to push out? He is. Got the support helicopter. Took him out. Get him. Now we've got the advanced UAV. We can literally just predict where they're going to go and pre-fire before they even realise we're there. So that guy's back in his little spot that he likes to use. We'll rush up here. Get him sat on the roof. Rush back. That guy's just decided he doesn't want to play, he just wants to stand on the wall. And the game is literally going to end. Which is unfortunate, but I suppose it is what it is. Anybody else before the game ends? And there we go. The game ended. 54-2. Well, not 2, that's a capture, but 52 to I don't know how many deaths, a couple. But we can't complain with that at all. Unfortunately, we didn't get the nuke, but I'm happy with how we did in that gameplay. And it sort of just showed you how good this weapon actually is as a class, and it's just something that you should consider using in multiplayer and Warzone. So let me know down below if this is a class that you're going to consider using online or Warzone, and just let me know if a Kilo 141 is a weapon you've used before previously, or if this is going to be the first time you've sort of used it properly. Like I say, it used to be a weapon that I used quite a lot back in when the game first released, but I stopped using it and I've recently gone back to it and realised how good and remembered how good this weapon is, and this is why I've made a new updated class setup for season 3 and just sort of sharing it with you so you can use this weapon and hopefully get some good games with it. Yeah, so I think that's about it for me anyway. Let me know down below in the comments how many wins you've got in Warzone and how many nukes you've currently got in multiplayer. I'm interested to see what you've all got, and I'll reply in the comments if you drop a comment. Yeah, so that's about it for me anyway. If you liked the video, don't forget that like button, and if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. It's much appreciated. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace.